Not so long ago, there was a student named Yurin who dreamed of becoming a top scholar. She had always been an eager learner, pouring herself into her books, determined to ace every exam and impress her teachers. But no matter how hard she tried, Yurin couldn't shake the feeling that she was always falling short. Her classmates seemed to excel effortlessly, always getting better grades, while she was struggling to keep up. One day during a lunch break, Yurin overheard a conversation between two of her classmates. "I heard Karma is studying 10 hours a day now," one said. "He's going to be the best in the class for sure." Yurin's heart sank. Karma was one of the top students, always breezing through exam with ease. 10 hours a day? I can't even manage 5 without getting exhausted, Yurin thought, feeling defeated. From that moment on, Yurin became fixated on Karma's study habit. She tried to mimic them, spending hours at her desk, trying to cram as much information as possible into her head. But no matter how much she studied, the result didn't match her efforts. She was tired, frustrated, and the grades weren't improving. The harder she tried to be like Karma, the more she felt like she was failing. One evening, after another unsatisfying study session, Yurin went to her grandmother's house. Grandma always had a way of calming her down and offering words of wisdom. Seeing the exhaustion on Yurin's face, she asked, "What's on your mind, dear?" Yurin said, "I just can't seem to catch up. I'm trying to study like Karma, but it's not working. No matter what I do, I feel like I'm always behind." Grandma smiled gently and took Yurin's hand. "My dear, you are measuring yourself against someone else, and that's a dangerous thing. You don't need to be better than Karma. You need to be better than the student you were yesterday." Yurin was quiet for a moment, letting the words sink in. "But how do I do that?" she asked. "Start by focusing on yourself," Grandma said. "Instead of trying to be like someone else, ask yourself, how can I improve my own study habits? How can I work smarter, not harder? Your progress is yours alone. Don't compete with others. Compete with who you were yesterday." The next day, Yurin decided to change her approach. Instead of trying to emulate Karma, she focused on understanding her own strengths and weaknesses. She took breaks when needed, created a study plan tailored to her learning style, and made sure to celebrate small wins along the way. Slowly but surely, she started to see improvements, not just in her grades, but in her confidence. By the end of the semester, Yurin had not only raised her grades, but had developed a deeper understanding of the material. She realized that her success was not about outshining her classmates, but about becoming a better version of herself. She had learned to stop comparing herself to others and instead focus on her own growth. And so, Yurin's journey became a life lesson for all of us. In life, the only person you should aim to be better than is the person you were yesterday. It's not about competing with others. It's about pushing your own limits and becoming the best version of yourself.